Vici Gaming's turn to pick.
Brood mother.
A way to deal with it. He's already going to poke around, put the sentry down. Oh, they're anticipating this. They might be able to zone him out. Can they catch him? Actually, he's getting slowed. Here comes the avalanche. If they can get maybe the tether, that's it.
He's done.
Dead.
BO3 gets first blood, and
what? Like
maybe Cinder had it backwards. They're gonna F up the Brood. That's what's happening. Yeah. Wrong F word. Brood Mother is gonna feed him up. That's what he meant to say. Poised to strike.
Silence, orb, couple hits, doesn't even use the DD, doesn't even need it. What an easy kill there. And now it dies.
Be careful though. Just gonna get pulled back in by the glimpse, and Father now 2-hero RP. Envy blinked into it. Oh boy, disaster for Envy on the Tiny. He goes down with the puck. The Supernova not gonna salvage things here. As Phoenix needs to be careful because that glimpse coming back up in a couple of seconds and could be looking for some more, but it's gonna be a TP in Ice. Oh boy, back to his feeding ways here in the mid lane.
Got a finger of death for a line. They could chase this. FY's getting kind of low. No Tail comes out. Spirits are doing damage, but now he's in trouble. Cask away, catching the creeps. Another bounce straight to him, and they are going to be able to pick up the no Tail kill again.
Suddenly things heating up a lot here in the mid game, and Vici Gaming at least trading somewhat more evenly. 3v1 lane, which was kind of 3v0 with the way BO3 was getting zoned out. You don't need it, but he's getting ganked top lane. He's got an Aegis here. They don't want to fully commit to this one. No mana for a Finger of Death as well, and it looks like the Blink Skewer will catch up. One, that's their puck. He's trying to haste his way out of there. The RP now comes into play. Super hits decently onto 2, but they haven't got the damage to follow this one up. Glimpse back on Tiny. They lose Magnus now. Tiny hits the combo on Troll, and that's a double death on Troll. They take out the Aegis and kill him once more. Big kills going Cloud9's way.
Really good Supernova there coming out of BO3. Caught a couple of heroes, even with the RP down, it just forced the other heroes to have to retreat immediately afterwards.
BO3 was like 6 minutes in this game. BO3 was level 2.
I don't know about you, but I have a feeling it's like satisfying for 2 reasons.
Howard mid lane, gonna get hit by the Tiny Avalanche. Has a BKB. Can he turn and fight this one? The physical damage may be there. RP just catches out one, and the Death Ward from Witch Doctor comes a bit too late to save the Troll. The Static Storm now on Envy. He can't be kept alive. Wisp can only do so much. Phoenix now goes diving forward, has a level 2 Supernova, which he may just look to pop. They've killed off 3. It's about to be 4 with FY going down. Cloud9 strike once more, and BO3 going to Supernova for good measure. Seeing the Brood Spiderlings come in, and easy money.
Man, the support duo of C9 is playing so well this game. They're just moving everywhere. They're making kills happen. Bottom, mid, top. They're not even abusing relocate as much as they need to, or they don't need to abuse it. They can just run in. All the movement speed advantage that Misery's getting is honestly turning him into a mid-core. And
that's a lot of pressure on your opposing team's carries and creates this inability for them to get good farm.
Oh, RP catches 2. No talent trouble, looking for the skewer a little bit late, but he gets pushed back into the Static Storm. This is terrible for Cloud9. Tiny's going to die again here. Fada as well, caught by the silence, and a huge team fight from Vici Gaming. Supernova picks off 2 heroes. There's the big stun though. FY's low, and a great Dream Coil as well. Catches Witch Doctor. Now it's just how will he die? Oh, he could have hexed. Didn't get it off.
Didn't get it off. He had Finger as well. Now it's going to be a 1v1. It's Phoenix versus Troll. Who's coming out on top? And it's Hal. 5 for 4 trade. Triple kill for Troll Warlord. Oh, it looked like Lion could have almost done it there. So close to getting the hex after the BKB wore off. If he just stayed alive a little longer.
It's hard to notice those opportunities sometimes. You get gone on as a support and you're like, I'm dead. He's got a BKB. I can't stop this. But he could have gotten the hex off, and that would have allowed BO3 to do full damage output, and that would have been a dead Troll and completely changed the scope of that.
Because realistically, I don't think you want to focus on how. You want to try to get the Magnus in and have a hex waiting for him as he blinks onto you.
There's a toss back. Good initiation. No hex though. Misery was not expecting that one. He actually thought he was dying. Tower
his
may
hex
go
was
down.
On cooldown, but could have gone for the impale.
Stun's gonna hit. House pretty low. Fada goes in. Just silence back. Finger of Death as well, and that's Aegis. Supernova as well. Will the Supernova go down? That's super big. They've got to protect it. It's getting low. It's gonna blow.
Perfect
Catches
Supernova
everybody.
on everything. With the Troll dead, they couldn't kill it off. BO3 now silence up. Will BKB out. Doesn't have another dive, but they've already killed off both Vici supports. BO3 finally goes down. The impale on Ice locks him in place, and now they can focus their efforts elsewhere. Coil on 2, they can't leave this one. RP catches Envy, but he's been kept alive. The Yule Scepter doing some serious work here, and this is a 4v1. House surrounded. Cloud9 overcome the Aegis push. What a play. BO3 That supernova was just insane.
That positioning was great too. It wasn't in the middle of them. It still caught everybody, made them want to focus, and
they thought they had it. There was no battle trance because Troll was dead.
Yeah, and he landed the fire spirits, the important part. All those supports are like, all right, I'm going to attack this. It's going to die. We've got 3 heroes hitting it, but they were all slowed. They couldn't get it, and bam, it blows off.
Just watching like 3 heroes in. As far as this game's concerned, the Wisp Tiny is starting to come online as Tiny up to 3,000 gold now. We'll get Blink BKB'd upon, and Tiny, is there going to be an escape?
Wow.
Wisp is half a second too late. The attack animation seemed to follow him there. Bottom lane, meanwhile, Bike breaking out. It's going to be a finger of death. FY going to die to the Sunray. Phoenix gets 1 kill. Pata wants a second on Fenrir. His spell's on cooldown. He's dodging the Death Ward for now. Doesn't want to take too much damage from the Maledict. He gets RP'd now. 1 shockwave into Skewer. It looks like a dead puck as the 2 teams trade 3 for 2, and now top lane. Uh-oh, Rack's exposed.
Stun on how those supernova as well. It's just ice. He's not going to be able to kill. This is level 3, and now he realizes he's dead and out. Getting TP in time. He doesn't. He's caught. Even How's going to go down most likely, and Ice wants to kill to go with them, but the Yule's in the air, and that's it for him. They defend.
BO3 just playing out of his mind. It was mentioned, I think it was Cinder's like, I think it's his Phoenix that's been more impressive than even some of his other heroes, like the Batrider. And his Phoenix play has been just out of this world right now. He is just keeping Cloud9 in this game. Not to take anything away, the supports as well, Wisp as well as Lion have made some big plays happen throughout this game as well.
Now, they did defend that, but that was a lot of buybacks for them. Tiny was still dead. He bought back, as did Puck and Wisp. So something like Daedalus, or maybe pick up a Rapier in an extreme case. RP in the mid lane, though. Yeah,
they're going to look to skewer him back, but it looks like Envy going to be kept alive. He gets relocated out, in fact, and BO3 was there looking to provide assistance. He relocated in bottom lane, looking to fight Ice.
They get this kill.
Ice looking to turn around with an Orchid here. He really wants his kill on Puck, but Puck
he gets blocked from the
phase
creep
shift as well. Oh, Puck turns it around. Brings down Brood. Wisp did die mid lane after he relocated back there, but that's a decent exchange for Cloud9.
Now Cloud9 is tunneling into the trees in the bottom right.
They're going to hide. Where are the TPs at? I've seen this one before. Where's your TPs, Cloud9?
Oh, they found How. X initiate, stun as well. Finger of Death puts him about half HP. Toss in the air. Supernova as well. How's really low. He wants kill. Misery's so bad, and he will be able to grab him.
Supernova stun doesn't actually hit him. If that didn't hit him, he would be in trouble. But the Phoenix dies after with the Sunray. How look to come out top. He doesn't do so. Phoenix still alive for now. BO3 going to turn through one last Fire Spirit, but Cloud9 have lost this fight, though.
That was good for Vici Gaming. They grabbed 4 kills here, in addition to the Phoenix or the Wisp here.
If that Supernova stun hit Troll, that would have been
that would have been his
lot
death.
Worse.
So maybe slightly misplaced there. Could have been closer, but maybe weren't expecting.
At the same time, Troll also didn't run away from the Supernova. He tried to fight underneath it, and then only at the last minute after he got a kill.
He's ready to take the hits.
Well, Cloud9 going to split push the bottom lane, although top lane it's Hal blinking into the high ground, forces out a glyph. All Envy's doing is split pushing the bottom lane. Still no puck for 45 seconds without a buyback available. This is looking like at least 1 lane of Rax and possibly a second if Cloud9 don't get back to defend. Brood goes down. That was in the mid lane. And a bit of a freebie going Cloud9's way, and they're actually just looking to avoid this fight altogether and split push the bottom lane.
Rax is down. BO3 in trouble, though. Can't really chase. No dive for 15.
Someone's going to defend. That's a tier 3 tower now, and Cloud9 looking to commit this one. They've got the relocate out, and it looks like No Tail not going to go for it right away. The glimpse back, and No Tail seems ready for it, but Tiny now in the front lines getting hit by the Death Ward.
Oh, it's not enough.
He's going to turn and fight. He's going to look to bring him down, but the Maledict is going to be too much for him.
These 2 supports just kill the core. Like, they just completely outplayed him. Dive on the mid lane as well.
And this is your Troll Warlord. Aegis in hand. Double buyback comes out from Cloud9, and that'll be enough to deter the Troll from further chases, but Misery's caught one. It's Super on the Magnus. He's got BKB and Cheese. Can they get the chain stun off? Doesn't look like it. Hex goes out on Hal. As Super going to BKB up. In goes NBRP. Catches just one. Nice face shift from Bata. Pulls back Tiny with the skewer. The Supernova's there, and I don't think Vici Gaming want to fight near it. They back off for now. Hal gets hit by the Dream Coil stun. Super, no cheese for you.
How completely he goes back in. He's like, oh, I'll fight all 5 of you. I don't care. Almost killing Fada. He's going to phase shift through Sunray. A little bit of mana drain as well. Still has Aegis going on. No Tail needs to tether away. He does get away. How is so low?
They just can't bring him down. He's got the Aegis in hand anyway, so they don't want to overcommit, that's for sure.
He just jumped right in. I was like, all right, he can blink. He's safe, guys. Just, no, I'm going to fight you.
He kills a Magnus, though, so it puts him on the sidelines for a minute. We'll give time for Cloud9 to reset. Just the 1 lane loss for them as Puck already starts split pushing the top lane. Cloud9 may struggle to defend this one.
They can kill the creeps pretty easily. using dive shivas or something like that. But they gotta maybe save those cooldowns.
Yes.
Radiant's
That's
Goes
the
in.
worry.
are
Well,
fortified.
looks to go on an Envy here. He's going to change target to No Tail on the Wisp, relocate backwards. Didn't find any bashes, and instead they're going to now
DKBs though.
focus the tier 3 tower. Barta's going to be careful. He's getting maledicted up. Can't really blink out too easily as Envy goes in. 2-hero Avalanche. They want the Magnus. He gets the cheese off. RP only catches Tiny, but that's probably the only one you need to catch, especially with the Windstalk to Deathwatch
Oh my
bouncing
God.
around. And Envy, he's looking like he's done for. Skewer forward from Super. Down goes Tiny, dead for 100 seconds, as is your Wisp. And How on the front lines is just beasting through the Cloud9 defense.
How's HP is almost gone, but he's got
Radiant's
Satanic in
middle barracks are
17.
under
Okay.
attack.
At this point, he's just going to hit melee barracks, and they can. Looks like Magnus does finally get picked off here. Fada going for the kill, blinks to the right. He's almost dead. Earn, glimpse back, tries the phase shift.
Has a
and
dream
that
coil.
should be it, I think. Fada goes down, and that is 3 dead heroes on C9. Bottom racks is going to fall, and this will spell doom. Good game is called. C9 goes down to the lower bracket. Well fought games, but Vici Gaming proving a little too much. They had huge advantage versus Ice in the early game, but that Troll's net worth was so high.
That's one of those games where you look at it like, yes, Ice went death after death in the bottom lane, but how much did it really hurt Vici Gaming as far as the big picture? Because that Tiny got very little farm.
Yeah.
The Troll was just completely out of control and had a free farm lane, which we haven't seen many safe lane carries get this game. Normally teams running more dual lane setups and pressuring the safe lane farmers, especially that's how Secret got knocked out. Arteezy never had the kind of space that we saw How get this game.